Ashwin says that in his opinion, home loans at about 8.6 to 8.7% that's prevalent these days are free money, and hence he's maximizing his loan ticket size so that he can invest his own money in mutual funds. Is that reasonable? And how does this fit with your opinion and your advice on contributing at least 20% of one's own money therein?
No, I would say that, the whole idea is to make sure that you are not contributing heavily out of your income. If 60% of your income goes towards paying the EMI, it is not a wise thing, because we also we are all thinking people. Uh, if there is any uncertainty about your job, your mental framework changes. We are still psychologically extremely uncomfortable with the possibility of losing our house just because we lost our job. So these are real possibility. So one should, when buying a house, it is not an investment. Of course, 8.6 or 8.7 is not very expensive borrowing, but by any yardstick, it is not free money, and it amounts to, and in future, this is the kind of return which will become extremely difficult for investors to earn with great predictability. I think that equity will be able to generate return which will be much more than this, maybe 1.5 times and or twice as much. But it will come with great deal of uncertainty. It will in few in like you will get 20% return in 1 year, and it will go down by 10% in another year, and then another year it will be up 30%. So this kind of uncertainty of, you don't get return from equity with that kind of certainty, and you don't get it in a nice straight line up. So it is always good to be little conservative with your borrowings. So make sure that, I think, this particular rule that you are not your EMI is not going beyond a third of your income, that will make sure that everything is controlled. I agree with him largely with the broad principle that one should borrow as much as possible, as the investment returns could be higher as compared to the home loan cost that you will incur over a period of time.